Hello, this is Flights in Asia, and we do have some breaking news from the Middle East. Commercial flights have been disrupted due to the closure of airspace in the Middle East. As a response to the escalated tensions between Iran and Israel, as of the recording of this video, 5 countries in the region, Israel, Iran, Jordan, Iraq, and Lebanon, have either closed all or parts of their airspace for commercial air traffic, with their militaries, especially their air forces, on high alert. This video will highlight some of the responses by commercial airlines, especially those from Asia, but we'll start off in Australia, where in anticipation of the attack, Australian airline Qantas announced it would pause the 17-hour nonstop flight from Perth to London Heathrow. The flight, which operates as QF9, has been reassigned as QF209 and will now include a refueling stop in Singapore. However, the return leg with reduced fuel burn and flight time flying eastward with the jet streams will still operate as a nonstop flight, though with a modified route, avoiding Iranian airspace. From Europe, 2 airlines from the region, Lufthansa and Austrian Airlines, announced they would suspend services to Tehran, Iran's capital. In the case of Austrian Airlines, it announced its suspension would be effective for 6 days between April 12 and 18. While Qantas, Lufthansa, and Austrian Airlines made moves in anticipation of the attack, the closure of Israeli airspace and the suspension of flight operations at Tel Aviv's Ben Gurion Airport prompted Israel's national airline El Al to cancel flights between April 13 and 14. Its advisory is currently being updated with more canceled flights, and among the flights that have been suspended include services to Paris, Rome, Barcelona, Athens, and Moscow. In addition, the airline reported that 2 flights from Thailand, which departed on April 13, LY82 from Bangkok and LY88 from Phuket, made a diversion or returned to Bangkok. From Asia, Malaysia's flag carrier Malaysia Airlines announced it would reroute its flights between Kuala Lumpur and London to avoid Iranian airspace. While across the straits, in a report by CNA, Singapore Airlines has announced it would stop using Iranian airspace. In response to the Singaporean news agency, the airline said, quote, "As a precautionary measure, with effect from 1300 hours Singapore time on April 13, 2024, all Singapore Airlines and Scoot flights stopped overflying Iranian airspace and used alternate flight paths." Lastly, India-based airlines Air India and Vistara have issued their own statements regarding the flight rerouting due to the tensions between Israel and Iran. As of the recording of this video, these are some of the airlines that have been reported to have made adjustments and issued statements as a result of the ongoing tensions between Israel and Iran. We'll definitely wait more updates and we'll post them on both the website and the YouTube channel. In the meantime, this has been Flights in Asia. Thank you for watching and have a great day.